In general, the work that I do is photographic and performance-based, or at least that's been the focus since the pandemic. Mainly exploring personal experiences, whether that be illness, mortality, motherhood, and even sexuality. My personal experiences show up in my work in a number of ways. Sometimes it's an immediate reaction to a situation, and sometimes it's years later. When I'm starting a project, I often don't know what form it's going to take. Other times, I have to troubleshoot, and so I feel like a lot of the time here at McCall, I've been able to troubleshoot, experimenting with methods and processes and materials. So I feel a really big difference when I'm performing live in front of an audience versus when I'm performing for the camera. I know the camera is pure documentation, and it is in some ways a general document of that experience or of that idea, versus the live performance. I never know what's gonna happen. I might see somebody in the audience that triggers me, for lack of a better word. Or I might connect to somebody in the audience who's super empathetic to the topic or subject that I'm exploring. We just did this live performance last week, Sound Signatures, one of the pieces I made here, and it was absolutely overwhelmingly intense to do it in front of people. I felt so vulnerable sharing not only a new piece with an audience, but also sharing the content of that piece with an audience.
You know what you need to do. You're going to kill me anyway, just why do I feel so ashamed? Out of the darkness, asking if I needed help. I don't trust you not to do this to me again.
I'm still trying to understand what it is about being so vulnerable with people that moves me. I don't know if it's my upbringing in the military, that there was always this need to serve and to give and to honor. Is my serving being vulnerable and sharing these stories? Possibly. I'm still trying to understand where that impulse for me comes from, and that's, the journey that I'm on.